Hello everyone, welcome to Bigin Explainer series. My name is Lavanya and I'm an expert at Bigin. Today we'll learn about views and filters. To be honest, both of these features works quite the same. They help us to capture the refined data and they are available in all the modules except dashboard. But we'll soon understand how they are distinct from one another and when do we exactly need them. Let's start with views. Views are considered as subfolders available within a module. To access the view, simply click on the drop-down on top left corner of the page. Here, each and every view contains refined data which are visible based on certain criteria. For example, all deal contains all the records available within the Steam pipeline. However, my deal will only showcase the records which are assigned to the logged in user. Each and every module has a unique view. In case of pipeline, such views are closing next month, closing this month. In case of contacts, it's mailing labels and unsubscribe contacts. If you're looking to create a new view, simply click on the drop down and click on Create View. Here, first step is to mention the name of the view. For example, next step is to mention the criteria. In the property drop-down, you'll notice all the fields related to the respective module will be visible. So let's define a criteria based on lead source, which is website sign up. And we can also mention multiple criterias such as email is not empty. In the next step, we'll select all the columns which must be displayed within this view. Next is the permission, who should have access to this view. And finally, save at the bottom. The view is now created successfully and this will be available under a section called Created by Me. At any time, you can mark any views as favorite so that all of them will be grouped under this favorite section, and you can anytime click on the three dots to edit, clone or delete this view. Assume a scenario where your colleague have created and shared certain views. You can notice those views under a section called Shared with Me. If necessary, you can also favorite them. This is all about views. Now let's look at filters. Filters are available on top left corner of the page, and as the name says, this will help us to filter the records. Now let's apply a filter. This will show us the contacts whose mailing country is Australia. It looks simple, but if you notice closely, there are a lot of special filter options available here. Certain options will help us to check if the record has been modified or untouched in the recent time. We have special options which help us to filter the records based on email status, to check if there are any overdue activities or any incompleted activities, and certain option will help us to filter these contacts based on pipeline information. Now let's take a scenario where you have sent email to your customers over the course of time. You would like to now filter the contacts who have actually opened your email. For this, click on the filter icon on top left corner. Let's go with latest email status, sent, define a time period and mention opened. Apply filter at the bottom. So this gives us all the contacts who have received and opened our emails. Let's take this a step further and define few more criteria such as tag is certification and activity is overdue. So that's how we can apply a filter with multiple criteria. Let's take another example in pipeline. Being the busiest and important module in Bigin, lot of records often goes unnoticed. To easily check these records, make use of the special filter called untouched records. Define a time period and simply click on apply filter. So this will bring us these records to our notification so that we can restart the follow-ups. This is all about filters and views within Bigin. Please give it a try and we'll see you soon in another video.